Okay, can you guys hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Awesome. So, yeah, I repeat what I said a minute ago, talking to myself, like you did. Great start to the stream. It's going to be just this view to start with, as we fuse Peni Parker and Beerus together, mainly because I'm not in where I normally am. So, yes. Other than that, did a couple hellos. We had Tegan, Art, Red Knight, Ben. Not sure if anybody else has shown up yet, but that's fine. Don't expect a lot of people to be about for about another 15-20 minutes anyway. So I'm going to start working on fusing these two together, and I kind of maybe I should go for more of a Beerus pose. That could be a bit more fitting. But anyway, how's everyone's Monday been? Today's supposed to be the worst Monday of the year, the official Blue Monday, and work-wise, it's felt like it with a couple of meetings and stuff. But hopefully, everyone's had a reasonably good day. And I'm going to start an idea for this. So we're going to have two things in this. It's going to be a bit more complex. I don't know how long we'll be going for, but we will go until I need to turn that off and start recording because I want to keep a copy of this. So this is going to be quite an interesting combination because it's Beerus fused with a humanoid and pretty much a gender swap to a degree. So I'm going to go with a basic head structure of human to start with. And then we'll look to see how things work after I start placing parts in. And geometric shapes do help if you need to place certain parts in. What to draw, Arc? Draw Angelic Demon meeting Homer Simpson and Captain America. That'll be something interesting for me to draw while we're streaming. Yeah. Angelic Angel meeting Homer Simpson and Captain America. Nice. In a bit more. That's not a problem, Tegan. There's no need to worry about that. Showcases their field to submit as and when they can. Yeah, so it's a case of yeah, again, if you can't submit this time because you can't take a picture, that's not a problem. You can always submit another time. There's no worries in that at all in any way, shape, or form. Body's going to go through. It's got this big part here that covers like the front of the body, which I probably won't have, but still need to have the body coming back here with the hand. What's everyone been up to today? Have you been up to anything fun or not so fun? I see what you're talking about. Cyclones form last time, and both of them were a nightmare to do them. Yeah, they were quite complex, but they looked pretty cool. Got kind of keep in mind where the body would actually flow. Maybe I shouldn't do this pose. Maybe I should do another pose. Oh, that's quite cool art. They're definitely not on trial at the moment, are they? Right, I will hide that and I'll start another pose. I'm not sure that captures the essence of the character. You know, it's quite a cool attempt at pose. It's not quite right, so I'm going to just do a quick scan for another one. What can I do for the pose? The image that looks more like God of Destruction, maybe. So, guys, I'm just looking for another reference. I might have a better reference to use, which would work. Those might work. References are great. It's just finding the right one. I started with that pose thinking that'd be quite cool. I started drawing the body. It didn't seem right. So I'm just looking at getting a couple more references in. One which I think will probably be much better. Feel to it for the character. So let's have a go at this. Reposition all these images where they need to go. Can Loki drink milk? Some adult cats are lactose intolerant. He can. Whether he used to be able to or he should be able to is perhaps a different matter, but Loki can currently. Okay, that's probably a much better pose. One of these two. Okay, let's try this again. Anybody jumping in? We are drawing. We're just figuring out poses. It's one of those things. Poses are sometimes a bit tricky to do because you need to work on those angles and how you want them to be. But sometimes it can be a bit of a pain. A redraw, it's getting there. I need to be honest, I'm working on the video for Friday at the moment, so that's more in-depth story, and the artwork's going to possibly take a bit longer. The redraw, I've started the story, I've fleshed it out. I've picked some of the ones that'll be in it, and I'm working through figuring them out to see what's happening with them. Don't worry about it. You can't post for every single one. That's going to be impossible to do for people because of life, things that are going on and stuff. So I would not worry about it at all. What I will worry about is how poorly that looks. Much better. I looked at it and it's like all wonky. It's like, no. Oh, that's quite cool, Red Knight. Hey, Minecraft Transformers, how's it going? My favourite character and has been. I'm not even sure if I've got one, to be honest. Okay, let's try and get these aspects to pose going, because it's... Nice. Right, pull that out a bit. Can we pull up that way a bit on that one? Well, now come down to that bit there, then around to there. Very bounced on that line somewhere there. Comes down from down there. It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to amend the suit slightly because of how it's gonna look with Beerus's outfit, which is kind of a bit of a between. Some bits we don't actually need. Don't think that arm looks right. I'll have a look at that in a minute. And that head's a little too small as well. It's amazing how you can draw something 1 week and the next week you can't. Anybody else got that? Hey, Corey, how's it going? Game Boy. I'm alright. No, this is Beer is getting fused. Game Boy would be quite cool though. Ooh. Though I'm feeling things a little bit, I am working through this design to roughly get things placed how they should be. I will apologise for the yawning. A bit of late night. Not so much sleep and lots of work. Probably key components in that, but you know. It happens. Colour these in as best we can for now. See how this turns out. But yeah, how's everyone's day been? I know I asked it earlier, but we've got some new people, so you know, how's your Monday been? His eyes in, mainly just because I just need to get the pose, the eyes, the right angle on this one, and then once I've got that, it should be a bit easier to work on. How did you guys like the video for redrawing the OC? I tried to get a bit of a much more design notey feel to it, so hopefully that came out quite well. I don't actually know how well it's doing. To be honest, I haven't checked how well it's doing currently, but that is something I can do in a little while. So guys, I'm just readjusting where I'm sat, just so I can read the chat a bit clearer. It's not that bad. You loved it. Please say awesome. I'll try. Pretty good. I've been D&D as Alistair, and I have a weird question. How do you think a good Alistair would act? Pretty much like the bad Alistair. Just the things would lead to more good effects or good things at the end of it. It's kind of how I foresee it. Where's a reference picture? Here it is, because that's basically that for that reference for now. Being embarrassed. Bring Penny, start working through these. So this one's going to have potentially cat-like ears. Like Beerus, this one's going to have hair. So, it'll look weird stuff. I mean, this one's going to look really weird either way. And what class do you think I made him to be? And I'm asking, would he still be a cannibal? I made him good and lawful. Potentially. Venom's borderline good in that, and they're definitely somewhere in that mix. Okay, so she's got hair that comes like a tube. Flicks around. Something around and this flick here. Right, let's do that. Let's work on it in. Do I want blue or do I want another colour? That's less visible. Okay, we'll go for the neon blue. That's a bit clearer. My favourite D&D class? Well, I'm always a mage through and through, so it would be a mage. Race doesn't matter on that one, it's just a mage. Going that way, it's the kind of wild style hair going around there. That part. Do we have a few bits of hair coming for these bits? She's got these piggy tail bits which I want to add in, so. The actual shapes do vary a little bit. I just want to add them in behind, which means that I'll probably be coming through a little bit here. It's kind of like a bit there. Potentially. Hey Adam, how's it going? Not too bad. Just drawing on the stream. Trying to work out. I think Beerus doesn't have hair, so I need to use Peni Parker hair, but at the same time, when I had the cat ears from Beerus and stuff, it's starting to look a little bit interesting. This one adds some of her suit. So Beerus has the god elements on, so I need to figure out the best way of doing the bit around the chest and stuff. Is anyone else bad with accents? Yes. By the way, I mean, telling accents apart, like English and other English sounding accents, yes, I'm very bad at it, depending on which region it is. They can sound very similar. Adam says, pretty good. Finally able to walk around, which is really nice. Oh, that's awesome. Still need my boot for another 4 weeks. Oh, that bit sucks, but glad you're actually getting around and able to move around now. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's work on these bits. Something like that. Will that be? No, that wouldn't, because of where that is. Where that is. It's actually be more like that. Even if we do see a little bit on the inside, that'd be more like that on that arm. But I want to add the bracelet thing from Beerus partly down, so I'm going to fuse these two items together. Which should be quite cool. Hey, Stelikitsney, how's it going? Phase into existence. Hello there. Nice, glad it's going good. This is a super chill stream. I'm just going to be drawing up until the point where I can't do anymore, and then that's going to be it. Probably up to midnight at least, even if this is a two-parter. I'm not rushing this one. It's first drawing of the week. Need to get practice, but also these two characters are quite cool. So I want to get things kind of right in the design, but at the same time, I need to get the design right because it's yeah, going to be interesting. See if I turn that off and do it like that one. See if I have no angle. Yes. Okay, so that makes more sense. So it's still going to be some hefty bits like that here. Maybe got the way of the face down here, which I'll round off a bit. There's a few hefty bits that come around there. I know she's got red streaks and stuff in her hair, which is going to make it a bit more interesting later on, but we'll get around to that when we get around to that. So Beerus does have a neck collar piece, so does Penny. So thinking of fusing the two together. So what are we fusing with Beerus? We're fusing my Marvel Rivals Peni Parker with Beerus, so it's going to be quite an interesting one. I'm trying to get enough of the design in on here, and hopefully the lines are viewable for what I'm working on. And is the stream clear for you guys? As soon as if it goes fuzzy for any reason and you spot it, let me know. I'm hoping it's still coming in nice and crisp and clear from what I can tell. Yeah, Beerus is the one I did suggest to Caitlin. Beerus has been about for a little while. This is going to be an interesting one because it's going to have a gold color coming in there. I'm trying to fuse the outfits together while make it kind of work. And Beerus doesn't have much of an outfit to fuse, which is a bit more tricky. Alex says, I think I'm not going to finish this Demon in America, but I can post some art already done, and I'm working on one piece that I've done. That's fine. If you guys don't have any art to post, it's not a problem. If you do have art you want to post in the showcase, then exclamation mark showcase, and yeah. I think she is one of the spider totems. I don't remember who all of them are. I know Scarlet Spider, the Ben Bradley, the clone one, he turns more into like a ferocious spider character. I know he is definitely a totem. Just going to come across here, and then I want it to come right across, around, and down it under like the design. just trying to pick out the bits I actually need out the design. No, she's got a spider mech, but arc. Spider totems are a special select bunch of characters from within the spider universe that are hunted down by a bunch of, I can't remember what the names of them are, but basically they are clones, and every time they get taken out, their current mind gets transferred into a new clone body, and then they can come through a dimensional bit to hunt them down. They basically feast on them. So yeah, but it would be, as Adam's saying, be really interesting combining the concept of the responsibility of the spider totems with the Marvel multiverse alongside with the gods and their responsibility to the multiverse. It would be. It's one of those weird ones where it's going to be interesting to see how it works out together. All right, let's see. What am I missing from the design? That's going to be a good chance to have some of that in there. Just because Beerus has a solid piece with all the almost ready to post my anime characters as Pokemon. Might post it tomorrow, maybe not. Depends if there's plans. Yeah, just schedule works around you. They're like a vampire that eats Spider-Man. Pretty much, yeah. They've taken out some pretty powerful ones over there. The whole time as... yeah, they've taken out a few spider totems and stuff. And quite powerful Spider-Man. Including the one with the giant spider robot. Let's come back around here, here. And that can go into that part of the state. I don't want to be cheeky and do a that might work with the design there. Right, Beerus is designed for the rest of the body part. Then below needs to be worked on. So I'm trying to combine the futuristic tech in with the rest of it to try and make it work, which is quite tricky. Also needs to do a tail bit coming around, so this could be quite an interesting design. Once I merge it down, I'm going to liquefy some areas of this because it's not quite how it should be. A few of these bits. Right, what's that reference? There. Down and there. Beer, with a beerus kind of mech. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. What game do I think I'm not surviving if it's real? Gears of War. Just because of how brutally insane that is. That's like gonna be the hardest one to try and survive in. That's really going to come up that way, around there actually. I think it's like a stash. And the hand's got to have a bit more the. How is that hand? That's a mech glove, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of a mech glove. Oh, that's going to be tricky to do. It's that glove because it looks like it's got V-shaped bits on it. Every hand bit. Yeah, I'm going to add some of the got shape it to that. Dempsey, have you heard of science fantasy? Basically, I can imagine the outfit being a sort of technological suit that utilizes mystic energy. I think I've heard of the concept of that before. Tegan says she's not going to survive a peanut salamander. Okay. Definitely not surviving Metro 2033 or Fallout. So Nautical will be a tricky one to do. I get what you mean. Yeah, no, that sounds. That concept I know. I don't know of the science fantasy, unless you're on about just the entire genre. In that case, yeah, I do. Knights of Magic is a good one as well. That does that. I got no idea why you're saying that, but no, you're not. And Red Knight's working on a combiner of Dr. Virus minions for fun. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the reference. Okay, usually there's something down here for this bit. It's not going to happen. It's going to actually be straight down from there. I'm just going to have a bit that goes up there. It's just going to go around the elbow. And obviously the hair comes around. We've got part of the hair comes to the front. Just make it a bit more solid. And there is also a tail. I need to do the tail. As it comes right behind, so perhaps the tail would be more. Yeah, that seems a bit more. Well, so there we go. what you said, that's basically what I meant. I'm just spitballing ideas, maybe akin to Abin Apocalypse or the technology from Alien franchise. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm kind of trying. It's tricky because I'm trying to fuse the elements and the technology of the two parts. And Penny wears an all futuristic suit anyway, but Beerus has got this older style kind of design, if that makes sense. So he's got like it's based on like the gods of destruction, like ancient Egypt. So making it work for what I'm doing is a bit tricky, but we'll see where we get to with it. It's not a bad concept, actually. It could work for another potential series or something. That'd actually work really well. Something else. I could survive. I don't know if I'll survive all of it, but then again, I can't hold my breath as long as you can do in Subnautica. So you hold it for quite a fair bit of time. If I had the physical abilities of the character, and then the tech, then yeah, I expect I could. I expect almost anybody could. I want it to look a bit pretty, but I want to add some. Actually, I've got to add some Beerus facial featuring, kind of, or at least purple skin. Some aspects. So Beerus doesn't have eyebrows as such, which is quite an interesting scenario. But being female, she can get eyebrows. Beerus' nose when he smells normally. That's the image I want. Oh, well, they cheated when they did that. I mean, come on, seriously, Dragonball. That's a cheat on our nose. I mean, that doesn't even look at the right angle or anything. Yeah, I'm debating doing the mech of some form in the background, or it's a close-up or part view. I just need to decide how I'm going to be doing it. Who's ever show his teeth? Like he's biting or anything? Yes. Yeah, I don't know about that face. That doesn't look right. Some of that doesn't look quite right, but I'll sort that in a minute. All right, so let's start. Move it down and start using the liquefy tool to feel maybe this should have a bit more. Okay, I can see a bit here, maybe more scruffier. Because I know Penny's got also an emblem on her head, which is a. What I missed. I feel like. Oh, yeah, into Nautica. Yeah, it depends though, because they went down with the ship, so you could stand pretty long way. I was debating a cat face, but I don't know how to do cat face quite so well. So I'm just going to do that, and then I just need to potentially select some areas to sort this. But I think this for her is pretty much sorted for a pose. I'm going to flip the cameras horizontally though. Wow, that does have some imperfections. I start inking this, then we'll start think about the robot later. I've got an idea. Maybe you could do some big cauldrons inspired by the mech. I'm actually planning to have the mech or something like the mech in the background. It's not a bad idea actually, doing something inspired by the mech. I want the kind of mech to be almost. I set the background behind you in a lot of these images, and that is really cool. But at the same time, I need to find where's my reference image? Yeah, so it's a cool big mech, and there's some awesome poses for it. So I might shrink it down afterwards and then position and get the mech in there, because that'd be quite cool. In theory, once this is all done, this character, I can shrink them down and do what I need to do. I'm just going to stop that a minute. Save where I'm at. And then start recording again. Just to keep track of this, because we're at the stage now where it's got the background there. A bit white. Start working on the finer details, as we call it. My last message. I'm taking all of these out with me. I would. Well, it depends on the scenario. Am I me from now? Or am I me for how I envision myself in the game? That's a big thing. How you picture yourself in the game to how you are currently, like your life. If it was just me on the planet and I didn't have a family to get back to or anything, then it'd be different. Maybe try fusing the mech with the Sphinx to make it look Egyptian-like. Maybe. I'll give my mech suggestions for later then. I didn't know you were planning on having the mech component as a separate part of the subline. Yeah, because she gets into the suit, doesn't she? On this one, it's the mech is a completely covering suit. Red Knight, if you look at the Michael Bay Transformers, Cyclone kind of looks similar to a Transformer design. Like, I could picture it changing to this giant jet or something. Hence why I said that bit. Alright, let's add a bit of... She does have some red aspects. I need to zoom in for under her eyes. So let's just add a bit of a... I think it's hued to them a little bit. His eyes are just all one color, aren't they? Yeah, eyes are a pupil in, but I don't want that. I will give her probably those color eyes in the background there. Potentially that should work. So if I go this way. Arc, it'd probably be a Reaper would be actually a legitimate way to go. But also on that note, you know, it's just one of them things. I mean, it's a game. It's how that turns out in the end is completely down to how things work out. Anyway, I don't want that one. Okay, the eyes look good. Kind of puff the hair up a little bit on this. In fact, maybe it's a case I need to. That might be a bit better for the face. We can move the nose a bit in a minute. It's like I keep saying, the whole essence of working on a line art is to improve upon what you have. So if you've got a design, you've got the rough sketch, the line art shouldn't take away from it, it should actually add to it. So like adding extra bits of detail, adding the bits that help make the artwork pop. Which is why I've started taking a bit longer on the line art sometimes. What faction would you be in if you were part of the Fallout universe? Oh, good question. I would probably want to be on my own. That universe has got some crazy factions. I think this fusion skin purple or skin like Beerus or something else. Don't you mean Ben instead of Ven? I've got no idea what was written and then gotten deleted. That Ben could have retracted it. I don't know how far back that was. No, can't see it. Ben wrote something and it got retracted. It disappeared. Yeah, the key thing of any line art is make sure your lines are closed. As long as you can do this, then it's going to look pretty cool. Personally, couldn't imagine myself in any of the really extreme factions. I like factions that help their community because that's what I would do. Yeah, no, that's a cool one to be in because, you know, you're in that scenario, you know, end of the world, everything's gone absolutely ridiculous. You want to be in a community that's actually planning to help or work on making things better. Otherwise, you've got like, it's never going to work, is it? You're going to get wiped out before you even do anything. And that would be bad. I quite like Reef Leviathans. They're quite cool. Also, like the unique egg, you can get like 5 of them off. They're like almost like a little. Is it a scuttlefish? The cute little ones that don't do anything but follow you around. Offering him a deal. Tegan, what kind of deal? That would be the key question. What kind of deal is being offered to Dino Dinosaur? I'll see you in the next skit. Oh, okay. That's what I was looking for. The irony of the name cuttlefish is that we have a cuttlefish in real life, and they're a type of cephalopod instead of a fish. Yeah, there is a bit of an irony in that one, isn't it? Weird question, actually. What would next interaction be to Alan or Precursor? He'd probably want to study them, take them apart, and use them to build new mech armors. Imagine the live one with dragons, because it's called a sea dragon Leviathan, and it's near the core of the planet. Yeah, but it's only near the core of the planet because that's where the research facility was. Alright, I'm going to put the skits to one side though, just because see what we get to. I will only be going to probably the flat stage of this character, or at least finish off the inks tonight. I'm going to have to call it a night at midnight, I'm afraid, guys. But what I will be doing, Friday is a video, but I still have to So it'll probably be next week. There'll be a bonus live stream, which will be the Q&A one that we've got kind of lined up. So that's where you can ask your questions about the. I'm not sure on the day yet, but that's when you can going to be able to ask your questions about the the videos and stuff like that. I'm going to try and get all the information I've got together for most of the videos and the characters, like the narrators and stuff, for questions to be asked. Now, please bear in mind, there'll be some things you guys ask I can't answer because the answers will be later on, if that makes sense. So it'll be happening much later down the line in terms of the story to find the answer out to that. There'll be other things. I'm also going to have to. It'll be more. I might do some drawing as we're doing it, or I might showcase some art. So I might put some in a folder and we'll just go through bits and bobs for them. But we'd have to see. But I'm planning it for next week unless anything changes. So we'll have to see what happens. It will probably only be an hour, maybe 2 tops, depending on how many people are about and how many questions wanted to be answered. What would Nexum do with a cyborg? Probably trying to improve it. All right, hang on, let me catch up with chat a second. So Dempsey, this was my mech idea. If I don't get a chance to say later, you could make the mech into a suit of armor, sort of like medieval soldiers or knights. That is a possibility for the character. It could be part of this costume. Could be one way of doing it. I do have a concept I want to try, just because it's fusing these two genres in together. But that's nothing to say that it's going to work, or it's going to do anything along the lines of what we like or expect it to do. But that's not a bad idea, having the mechs become armors on the characters. No worries, Red Knight. Thank you for joining, and we will catch you next time. Adam, that's not a problem if you got to go. Thanks for leaving the suggestion. It's definitely a good suggestion of something I might do in a future episode. I'm only going to be around for about another 40 minutes, so about half an hour. About half an hour-ish, we'll look through skits and showcase, and I'm hoping to have most of the line art done by then, or the line art done, so we can hit the next stream on this character with flats and the next part of the concept, which would be quite cool. I'm also trying to think of ways to make these streams more entertaining for everybody, so it'll be interesting to see what I can come up with for that. I was also learned this week how deceptively bad I am at Gears of War 4. Started playing Gears of War, working through them, and I got to Gears 4. And they're like, yeah, not a problem, we're doing it. And I'm like, yeah, I've just been annihilated on the last, unless it's just today. I've just been getting annihilated several times in a row. add the I kind of half apologize tonight. It's I know it's 2 hours, and I kind of wanted to do a longer stream, but I don't think I'll be able to. So I will do it. I might even do a bonus stream this week first at some point, one night. But I know Friday I'm planning to have a video drop, so unless something goes wrong with that, the plan is that Friday is going to be a video dropping, which I'm kind of excited about the story for it. It's a what if scenario. I'm not going to say what I'm doing in that yet, but it's going to be a what if one. And yeah, I'm trying to balance the lore between the two franchises because they could go well together for lore wise, but also they're not exactly the most compatible franchises, I would have thought, to a degree. And this is part of the bit why it's always good to do different layers. It makes it a bit easier when you're doing aspects like this, where it's going to be racing a bit to then have another piece. Although I'm hoping the stream's still looking quite good in quality for you guys. Don't expect lots and lots of views on this tonight, to be honest. Also, guys, if I decided to change my Friday night stream or my Monday night streams, what days would be good for you? What days in the week work for you guys? That's something to probably put in the comments at the end of the stream. But the idea is, like, what would be like if I stream on a Friday, I might actually do it on a Saturday instead for the content releasing. Looks food. Whoa, does it look yummy? I appreciate that, Minecraft. It's starting to get there quite nicely. I'm starting to try and do some of these bits with a bit of care and attention at the same time as going, oh yeah. That's why you do them on separate layers. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to change the day that I'm streaming on currently, but if there were a need to, Ark says anyone but Friday. Yeah, I might change it to be Saturday evenings instead of Friday because everyone in the group's got their videos coming out on a Friday, and we're all around similar times and we're all competing. And when we're doing the collab, it is absolutely great. But when we're doing a normal video, they're all close together. So I might experiment with shifting a day here and there. Not saying that I'm not going to, do a lot of content on a Friday. It's just if Friday's a video is great, so I can do a video on a Friday. But maybe Monday, or if I can get the habit of getting a video out on a Friday, that'd be really useful. And again, a Monday could be, Mondays are live streams, but if Mondays don't work for people, maybe Mondays are the videos, Fridays are the live streams. I don't know. I did do Friday, so I can be in 30 minutes or a bit. Yeah, so maybe Mondays being the live stream and Fridays being the videos would probably work better. And then if I do have to do a live stream on a Friday, I could always do it on a Saturday. Start earlier. Could be a possibility. We'll see. It's all just thoughts and ideas at the moment. There's no plan currently to change it to be done. Although I will say I am going to finish off the lineup. So I've got a clean lineup piece. I'll do the skits and then we'll call it. So once we've done all this, I might just put a grey flat background behind it, just so that we've got the I like the heck up on that one. This is another reason why different layers work, because you can go in and erase them and not worry about the underline there. Or underlying layer. Underlying layer? The underlying layer. Actually, I'll have fun as well. You don't see how fun doing. You guys can't see the reference number. Oh yeah, it is on a thumb. That's fine. It's going to be more. Part of me would have liked to have gotten further in the whole process of this tonight. The other part of me is like, we actually made some really good progress on this. Should just clone this layer with adding this separately and then doing that for it. But that's fine. You're going to go eat dinner. No, he's Ark. I'm not going to be much longer on this anyway, so I'll do the skits, and I'm thinking maybe we should save the showcase to next week. Just because I'm a bit tired and don't want to be yawning through giving the descriptions of your guys' art. I appreciate that, Ark. It's getting there. It's slowly getting there. It takes a while, but it is getting there. It's all about practice and slowing it down at times. It does help. I'm quite lucky to be able to visualize sometimes. So when things are being visualized and worked on, I'm quite lucky that I can just sometimes get really lucky with what I'm doing, and it just works. But there are other times, like you saw at the start, I can't draw a lot for life for me. My secret? Reference images. This is the fourth Marvel Rivals Dragonball Fusion. Yeah, it's I just quite enjoying the series, to be honest, with you there, Ben. It's a nice little series in the collection, and I've got these. If you saw the latest short, I think I might continue this as a series to then at least get through all the Marvel Rival characters, because there's a lot less of them than there are the Sparkling Zero characters. But if I can get at least each one of the Marvel Rival characters one by one go through, I should potentially on the live streams be able to do the fusions and have a nice little short with the two characters that I've got going. So it's probably, technically it is a new series, or it's kind of a new series, which is quite cool. You just had an idea. What's your idea? So much about the mouth. To Noska a fuse of power. That's not a bad idea, Ark. I've been wanting to get back into a bit of powered and some Noska at some point. Design. Yeah, well, since Fantastic Four was added to Marvel Rivals, good luck. Yeah, but the Fantastic Four are just 4 more characters. Sparkling Zero. So, let me just give you an idea, Ben. Currently, even if I added the Fantastic Four to the Marvel Rivals one, you're looking at a total of 33 entries, so 37. Yeah, about 37 for the Marvel Rivals. Right, 37 characters. Because of the variations in like Goku, Super Saiyans, and stuff, and everything else for that, we're looking at 162 variations from Sparkling Zero. That's enough to do live streams for the next, well, yeah, almost forever. Though I am almost feeling that I've made her to. I know she's gonna have like the whole thing, but I've made her to. I don't know. Beerus-esque. I feel that's gonna come around. back and be. So in theory, what we're going to have is a folder here, obviously all the stuff in. Times it. I'll put some flats on. I'll plan a color scheme out. So the skin, I mean, I know Ark's saying to do pink skin, like the whole. Oops, hang on. Let's just do that. So we've got the. Normal concept of skin, but then her ears will be pink as well. Oh, I didn't close that line. That one's kind of an important to close. So that would lead all of that to be pink, including the tail. So that's that. I mean, technically that would be quite cool. Yeah, why not? I'll do that. So this is that colour there. But if I was then to go for like a purple, like a Beerus colour, I will do the skits. For definite. I will see about the showcase. I might be able to do the showcase, to be honest. It just depends. Beerus has got quite purple skin. So if I was to go and do that, I'm going to do. Oh, well, that did nothing. Yeah, let's find Beerus' skin color. It'll either be that or that. I'm not sure on skin color. Let's get the rest of the stuff in now, and then we'll figure it out. I missed a bit of skin in there, so that's fine. Those bits. I mean, she does have a similar color for the hair, which I'm going to put it right by the top. Probably a bit more of a bluish tint for the hair, though. That's better. I also want to just remind that even though she's got the dark hair like this, I'm close something up here, right? Oh my god, really? I'm not doing well today, am I? I'm closing lines. Cool. So. His eyes more yellow with a bit of an orange tint. There we go. Then her eyes in the center are green. The Samoscan Power World idea is quite a cool one. Potentially, I can see the potential in it. but I have to see where it falls and lands. But I can potentially see where that would work. Ding dongs. So color scheme, he's got that kind of blue in there. Being a destroyer god. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of gold on there as well. On the yellow side of the cup there. There we go. I want a reddish colour. It's really weird trying to figure out where certain colours should or shouldn't go. That's in there. That red, that badge is going to be on this. Actually, no, let's find that red now. Where did I put it? See it? That one? That there. It's almost done, Barra, maybe. I don't know if that should be that colour or if that should be... I don't know about the skin colour. Wow, she looks like some Futurama. We'll start with this. I think this is probably a good starting point for what we've got for the design, and there will be tweaks along the way. There's also another thing I need to do, actually. Let's go with that. It's an orange colour, yellow orange. go that way. So this is basically that looks weird. Just to check we haven't actually messed anything up. Yeah, to do another fill layer. Usually if you could do a green colour or something, you can colour the whole layer in. And you'll be able to see any white between it, white around it. So I think we've done good. Okay, I think that's what we're going to call it for the drawing. In that regards, I'll put that to one side. I will do the skits, and I'll do a quick artist showcase. We've got time. Once I get the stuff down. So we've got okay, so let's have a look at the showcase form. Okay, so good news and bad news. I have all the new artworks in one folder, which is perfect to download. Not got a problem with that. I believe. I'm sure, though. Okay, who's put art into the showcase? Because I didn't clear out the responses in the form. I did clear it out for the files, and we've got a load of artworks to show. It would appear. Okay, I've got one from Ven from last time, and then Ben. Okay. Let's see what we've got here a second, guys. Where you're looking at the rather interesting fused cat. I'm not sure about the skin color. I have to say I will be definitely looking into that on the next one. Right. Is it finished? Okay, let's see if I can group these. Okay, so that's that. That's those. Those go together. Then these go together. Okay, let's put these in some kind of rational order so I can get them on the screen. Okay, first I'll do a couple of skits before we get on to anything else. So I'll need a drink just before I do this. So we've got a couple of skits from Tegan and one from Art. So the first one from Tegan has Nexum and Boyd, and the normal voices from me for Tegan's character in this. Where's the moniker? Tried the fridge? Yeah, twice. Then I don't know. Oh, she's currently in the demon realm. What the scrap? Why? Well, to turn her back? Oh yeah, I forgot she was a baby. Next one up, we've got Never Skip by Tegan with Dino Dynaclaw and Tegan's character. What are you in here for? Wanna make a deal? What kind of deal? One where you can get payback on Nexon for making me babysit? Fascinating. You have piqued my interest. And then we've got one from Ark. It's got Ark and Alan. I can't do the voice for Alan. It's going to be my normal voice, but the big guy from Smock below zero. Hey, wait a second. I can hear you in my head. You seemed annoyed. Does your species still find a line between tech and sentience? I gave you one of my mech armors, you slimy alien. I'll give you time to chill. I'm not really sure of the voice. I have to play the game again to get the voice. See if I can get a voice from Ted. And the last one is another one for Tegan with Dino Dynaclaw. And them. Okay, here we go. You've gotten my attention. What's the deal? I turn you into a baby so you can annoy Nexon. What's the catch? You help me find a potato dinosaur? Deal? Fascinating. I'm not sure I've encountered a potato dinosaur. Cool. So I've got that. No worries, Ark. It's not a problem. It's just it's more because you guys write it. I need to translate it into how the characters say it sometimes, so it takes me a minute to process it. But it's all good. Okay, so that means now you know what time it is, and I'll do my best to go through these. Time for the we're going to zoom in and we're going to go through them in a second. So please correct me if I'm wrong on any of these. I've done what's in the folder. I know one of them we saw last time by Ben, and I think another one we've seen by a similar one by Ark, but we'll go through them. So first up, we'll go through Ben's artwork. And as usual, there's some pretty cool color schemes going on and poses. I just need to find out which one it is. Okay, that's fine. It's got to be the top set then. So I'm just going with it. So I think we've got. Yes, so I think this is Kayla Norris, daughter of Rat Richards and Ismay Norris, making her a half rat firefly mutant, which is quite cool. I like the whole glowing aspect you've made by doing the darker outline on the lighter colors for the hands. Then we have Akita Ryoko, grandson of Akita Shiro, also known as Shogun. Wakai Jun, also known as Kitsune. Xiao Yu, the ruler of Beijing, and Suju, a dark sorceress. Ryoko is the son of Okita Kinjiro, and also known as the Dark Samurai, and Song Yu, the ruler of Beijing, making Ryoko a powerful warrior who is a crime lord, the Dark Shogun. But Ryoko was born a mutant as his grandfather mutated himself beforehand. So I'm assuming that's this one, looking at the design, I would guess. Or is it this one? I might need some help then. Which one's the... let's have a look. I'm assuming this is the Shogun one, though. But I'm not sure, because that one could be a mutated one. Sapphire Burns, daughter of Logan Burns, Mad Logan, and the Kurai demon Kaijurov, giving her the power of creation to turn into a horse-leech kaiju demon and turn into her father's aliens. Guess that's this one up here. One on the right. So that one there, it's got to be the Shogun one. This one here has got to be Sapphire Burns, I think. Tyler Loomis, son of Alicia Burns and Billy Loomis, also known as Ghostface, giving him mystical powers in a wizard-like suit. That's definitely Ghostface. So the last one is Darren King, son of SCP-71, the Hanged King's Tragedy, and Jennifer Solomon, known as Night Monkey, having a grey and white and red suit and can summon a hanged shadow, which is that one. Which I do apologise for the confusion. I had several different responses. I need to clear the responses out after I cleared the folder. I didn't clear the responses, which was very foolish of me, which is quite cool. And then next up, I'm going to go into Red Knights too. Sorry, Arcs is down the bottom. So Red Knights, they have submitted. What have they submitted? Have they actually got anything with these? I'm assuming that's dragonfly wings, 4 metallic swarm-like wings. Some scorpion claws on the tail type thing. Plasma cannon on its back that's magnetic, can come on and off. Plasma cannon there, which is quite cool. And obviously, we've seen this one before because I used it as a redraw in one of the redraws. This is an updated design though, which it's got quite a nice cool grid effect. Which is Fenrir, which we've done a lot of the stuff before on this one, but I do like the addition of the blasters onto this. The pose is basically the pose that I did in the video redraw, which is quite cool to see that done updated design. No, I quite like it. Quite like both of them. Next up, we've got Ven. We saw this group one, but it's such a nice one. I got decided to show it again with the balance of everyone asleep and just the whole scene. This is just a stunning, beautiful piece, Ven. Seriously, this is, yeah. I lost for words. This has just got your style all over it, but this is a really stunning piece. And then we've got this character. Do we know who this character is? Oh, it's Buster Terminax, isn't it? I just seen the note that said nothing special, just Buster Terminax, which is still really cool in your style. It's really nice to see the design and how the different styles make the characters change. I also love the inclusion of the question marks on this and the la 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 la, which is quite cool. And then we come down to Tegan's, which I don't know the name of the character. I don't think there's anything submitted with it, but this is a really cool design, and it's got a whole concept. I'm assuming this character's kind of got a liquefied or an energy type body because of all the these elements around the sides, which are they kind of like give it a fluid feel to it, which is quite cool. Again, you guys have got such distinct styles, so it's obvious by the shape of the hands and the feet that this one is really, really cool. And I still love the expressions, just using the eyes or minimal facial features in your artwork, Tegan. It's really, really cool. And then the last one, we've got two from Arc, which I'm just trying to find and get into them. So we've got Lucifer and Angelic Demon in the side having a laugh. So he wanted to have a laugh, and Lucifer's looking a little bit like a little bit awkward here. But this is really cool. The facial expression features, the whole concept of the characters that you've got, and this has got the whole. You can get the whole vibe from this one, which is really, really nice. And then this is your version of Alistair. This is your Alistair D&D character, which was the one that you made to be a good Alistair. I really like this. This has got the whole sophisticated vibe and the whole style aspect of Alistair, with a nice lighter wardrobe, as it were. But also you've kept like the red hair and the feel and vibe for it, and the monocle. I like this arc. This is quite cool. This is really, really good. I personally, I'd be interested to see what you'd do with other Has-Been Hotel characters in your style. But as for a class, I don't know what class you might have made them. I'm assuming it would be I would assume something to do with like arcane or arcane or wizard. Maybe a scholar or something, but either way, it's really, really cool piece of artwork. You guys should be proud, and if you guys haven't got it, even if you don't do a YouTube channel, you should make social media and post these on there. You guys have got some really stunning artwork. You guys got some really stunning artwork that you do. How would one build Alistair in D&D? That's a conversation you can have with Ark another time, because I haven't got a clue on that one. A bard. I forgot about bards. That's a perfect. No, that works. Ark, that actually works. That would work really well. Nice. That is so cool. And what I'm going to do while I remember is I'm going to clear the showcase forms in time for next week. So they're done, and I'm going to just sort that folder out. Sorry, I'm just doing it while I remember, so we don't have the issue next time. Everything will be fresh in there, all working fine, all sorted. But yeah, no, that actually works really well out. And on that note, we've been going for about 2 hours. I'm going to call it a night, and we're going to continue this lovely piece, or this lovely character and the color schemes and stuff next time, because now she looks a bit like an itchy and scratchy character from The Simpsons. So we are going to look to up it and maybe change a bit of the color scheme, or work on the color scheme a little bit. I'm not sure about 1 or 2 areas on this, but we'll address it next time on the stream. So I want to say thank you all for watching, and I do appreciate you all sticking around. Remember, there's a video for Friday. The redraw will be happening at the end of the month, and our submissions are closed, and we'll continue this either this week or next week in a live stream. And I'm trying to get a bonus Q&A question live stream out next week. But other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic time, and we will catch you all next time. Bye, guys.